Alright, welcome back, generals, to another Let's Fix Generals a 0 hour to make the best game ever. Yeah, last day is very busy here. Feels more and more like a job. A lot of spams. Yeah, on the GitHub repositories. Good spams though. Yeah. Lots of conversations right now. Yeah, as you can see, things are busy. Good. So this session, I thought maybe we can do a little bit more work towards the changes from OmniBlade to get more things compiling with Visual Studio 6. We are very slow with this because yeah, we're getting always distracted. Let me see what OmniBlade has here. Oof, what is this? Okay, there we go. CMake build. Yeah. Check out. Ah. It's incompatible because of this stuff here. Let me shelve that, stash. There we go. Then we do checkout. There we go. Then I guess we can delete this one, yeah. Delete, force delete. Right. Okay, and then we say let's see. So he added a top level git ignore, yeah. Then implement CMake build system, which is not that much stuff here. Git ignore, yeah. Okay. Looks pretty clean. Yeah. That's nice. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, so the goal is that we say, let's try. So OmniBlade, what did he get? What did he get in there so far? So 0 hour is compiling, and debug and release. World Builder is compiling, and particle edit is compiling, which is not that much yet. And now we will try to get the GUIEdit. Let's start with that. So OmniBlade said the only thing we need to do is basically just add the CMake list, try to replicate what's in the DSP file, and then that should be good. Good. Why I'm thinking about this, I actually have another idea regarding some other question that I had. So in regards to game data patch and balance changes, I was wondering, and a completely different topic, but it just came into my mind, like what if So let's open Visual Studio Code. Yeah. Sorry that I'm just switching topics, but sometimes I just need to look at different things when I have different ideas. Game files. Just this, yeah. What am I doing? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I was wondering, so there's a topic of controversial changes, right? Which we want to get rid of for early releases or later early releases, right? So that, because the first release is also about not shipping any game state changing changes, right? So I was wondering, what if we make a edition where here in the core items we have core ini, we have exclude marker list here. So this is core ini, and here optional. I make it a bit larger so that maybe you can see it better. So optional ini is this one, yeah? It has exclude marker list here. Now actually let me open another Visual Studio. I was wondering, is there, do we actually have an include marker list? But that doesn't make sense, or does it? Hold on. Projects. I'm slow as thinker right now. Mod builder. Let's open this one. Let's search for that keyword. Exclude markers list. Oof. Copy to text file if needed. Exclude markers list. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see that this one is not getting validated at all. It's a bit risky, but okay, no mistakes. Yeah. Exclude. Okay, so there's only an exclude, but there's no include. Yeah, exclude markers. Marker. Yeah. No, it's perfectly fine. Yeah. Or is it? Hold on. So, I'm still thinking. Before I talk, let me think a bit first. Yeah. Okay, so we don't want optional. Yeah. So what I was thinking that maybe we should have here like the possibility to say, so let's say we have this, and then we say this controversial, and then I don't know, let's say worker buff, yeah. The worker is getting buffed, is getting super strong, yeah. The GLA worker, yeah. And then we would have here this begin and end, yeah. And then we would have another here where we do the same thing, but with another unit, like let's say dozer, yeah, dozer buff begin, and but then it means we still need to have the other side. Yeah. So the problem is with this implementation, we would then also need to have in the optional items, we would need to have this, and then like another version like non-optional is excludes. So the optional does not, let's say, well, that's a bit. We could say no worker buff, right? Yeah. Well, so optional would be, no, it would not be optional, but it would be like a community patch items, right? Something like that. And then, so that would need to have that. So that it would always need to have these pairs. So that's a bit inconvenient. But that's the way it's currently implemented. So if we had two bundles, one was core bundle and the other was core community outpost or core community patch, right? And then we would have this going on here. Or we just have like a core. Basically, the idea is that then you have all controversial changes. You have markers for these, and you can opt in and opt out of these. So they are written down in the ini file, but here you can define if you actually want to use it, right? Or you can just disable it. That way we don't need to check it out. We don't need to remove it from code. We just leave it in there, but it's optional in the build step, right? And so we just need this to like, I don't know, 130 or so changes in the ini files. So that will be some small tweaks here and there. And then they will be surrounded by these markers. And maybe that would be a convenient way to opt in and opt out of these controversial changes, because then you just go here into the JSON files and you just like remove these entries. But the problem with this implementation, it's a bit bad because you need to edit then both files, the one core pack and the other one. And they need to be like in line with what they add and include. Otherwise, there will be problems. So maybe the implementation in Mod Builder needs to be better, where we say, let's make this bigger as well so you can see it. So maybe we need to say, well, it needs to be like this because the core, the bundle items, they don't have knowledge about other items. Oh, yeah. It kind of has to be like this, yeah. So basically what it looks like then what it looks like in a file, like locomotor, let's say, then we would have here like patch one dot. We could also make, could also be community. Yeah, let's do patch 1.04 p. Let's say no missile defender locomotor edit begin. It's quite a mouthful. Write this, and then here you have the end. Maybe the name is a bit too long, but okay. And then here you would say, then down here, controversial missile defender locomotor edit, and then let's just take here. Maybe it would be a smaller change. Like let's say just acceleration is changed. So we move this down here, and this up here, and then this like here, and this here, right? And then we would copy this here, it would be there, and then so like this would be changed to some other values, and now one core pack would compile in this, and the other one would compile in this. Yeah, it's a bit of maintenance, but I think it's manageable. Yeah, I think we could do that. I mean, it of course depends on the complexity of the change, but it should be doable, and I expect that these game changes are probably rather isolated, yeah, with smaller changes, so it's probably okay. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So we make for every single controversial change, we give it a unique markers. Yeah. So the original, maybe we can make it more explicit. We say original. Maybe we say edited. Yeah. Just need to come up with a good name that we are happy with. So we say patch 1004p original missile defender locomotor begin, yeah, and end, and then edited missile defender. Yeah, I think this would be a good naming. Yeah, and then we put it here into our JSON files. Now the only thing that then one needs to be careful of is that when he removes an entry here, he no, basically it always needs to contain these entries, so it needs to be swapped out, right? So let's say this is now here the optional is the community patch, yeah? Then we go here, and then we so this is exclude controversial in core. Hold on, no worker buff. Okay, it's the other way around. So this one is the option. The optional one is the pristine version, and the core items here is now the patch. And now let's say we want to add the change, then we would say we exclude the no worker buff and the no dozer buff. But it's a bit confusing because it's a double negative, right? Yeah, that's confusing. Because exclude and no makes it true, right? Or wait, hold on. I'm so confused. I'm confusing myself here. Oh. Okay, so this now means that the worker buff is in. So if we say no worker buff, the worker buff is in, right? Okay, let's change the naming here. Hold on. I think this no is confusing me. So we say, what did we write? Original missile locomotor, right? Was it something like this? Original locomotor. Yeah. And here original dozer locomotor. Yeah. Okay, so now this would mean that we use the edited missile locomotor because we exclude the original one. And so if we wanted to revert back to the original, we would then write here edited. Yeah. But it's a bit confusing because it's the inverse. So someone who maintains it needs to be aware about this. Yeah. So it's the inverse of what is written here is being applied. Yeah. So if you want the original, you write edited, and if you want the original, if you want the edited, you write original. Yeah. I guess if you get used to it, then it should not be confusing. Yeah. And then you can opt out of the controversial changes like this. So there would be like a huge list of these things, right? The bad thing is we can't have comments in here, or can we? In the JSON, yeah, there can't be comments. Yeah. Well, then we just need to document this somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, but this sounds like a good idea to me. Then we have like full authority, and then it's really easy for people to opt out of controversial changes. Yeah. 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 I think that's a really good solution. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's good. It just needs to be carefully applied at the right places. But I mean, we have all the history, all the commit history. So we just need to look what the controversial change touched, add the markers around, like put the original values back where they were, and then the markers around the original and the edited ones. Put the markers here into the core bundles. Then we add a new core bundle for the community patch. Yeah. So we have, so this core right now, it just contains all the changes that are not optional. Yeah. And the optional items, hold on, the optional items, that one, the optional items, but the optional would need to exclude all these markers, original and edited. Hold on. What does this contain? It only takes these two ini files. Yeah. But I expect there can also be controversial changes in these two. Yeah. Okay. We could put 2 markers, maybe. Let me think. If we go to, what was it? Armor? Locomotor, right? This one. Maybe we need to say here, original. Oof. Core. Yeah, well, I mean, if these controversial changes don't mix with core and optional ones, yeah. I'm not sure. So we have 2 markers that are unrelated to optional. So what does optional then need to do? Oof. Okay, we got the 2 core thingies figured out. That would work. But how does the optional bundle chime in here? Oof. So it would currently include both of these. Well, essentially, I think what it boils down to is that in the optional ini, in the options items, we need the same markers, and they need to be same as in the ones in the core. Yeah, I think so. And then it will work properly. Yeah. So there are mutually exclusive markers between core and optional items, but there are also markers that are always the same, where the markers are not the same between the core bundles. Yeah. Or not, let's say not necessarily the same between the core bundles. Yeah. Okay, I think this works. Okay, how about we take a note of this? I think I like it. I like the idea, and I think this will solve a lot of headaches. Yeah. Let me put a generous game patch issues. Okay, new issue. Type task. Add new. How do we call it? How about we call it less controversial core? Yeah. Add new less controversial core bundle item and markers around all controversial changes. I'll just copy this and put it here. To serve community patch rollouts with less controversial changes, we need to add a new a new bundle item, less controversial core that can opt out of, that can exclude specific changes. That can exclude, select all, or select controversial changes. This way, the community patch, team can easily select and build custom builds with custom gameplay changes without touching any files, but just need to edit the JSON file that defines the bundle item. This will be a bit of work because there are already around 130 controversial changes, but it probably is doable because they should not be of great complexity, let's say, but it probably is doable because these changes should not be of great complexity, I expect. Probably is all right. Yeah. So this is, let's say, it's a major, and it's page specific action item. Yeah. To serve community page rollouts with less controversial changes, we need to add a new bundle item, less controversial core, that can exclude all or select controversial changes. This way, the community patch team can easily select and build custom builds with custom gameplay changes without touching any files, but just needs to edit the JSON file that defines the bundle item. Yeah. If tweaks, let's say, if tweaks to the controversial changes need to be made, then we can author these changes in this repository or in another one. Let's say, please reach out. Please reach out to us. Yeah, so I think that's a good way, because then like they can easily like flip these markers around, and they can opt in, opt out of these controversial changes, and then they can test them. If they want some, they can select them without hassle, because they just need to edit the JSON, and they can build their own JSON configuration. So it's really, for community outposts, it's really simple then to opt in and opt out. But then there's probably the chance that they say, okay, we want this change in principle, but it is not configured quite right. We want this damage value to be just half of the delta that you have changed it to, right? And then we would say, okay, let's do that. We apply this change. Here you go. And then everyone is happy. Yeah, something like this. There obviously, so the controversial changes, there's two things. There are bugs that are controversial, and this is just a matter of true or false. There's no other way. So for example, Air Force King Raptor has two PDL modules, right? Removing one of the modules is like a logical fix. So there's like one possibility to fix. Well, actually, there are multiples. Maybe another example, the subliminal messaging of the Emperor tanks. I think that's a clear example of either true or false. Either you add the subliminal messaging or not, right? In 0.1.04, it's bugged. It does not benefit from the upgrade. But that's because it's a bug, right? So if you fix this bug, it is a controversial change because it does affect the strength of this Emperor tank from the China tank. But then, yeah, you can opt in, opt out. But then there will be other changes, yeah, where you change damage or armor or something like this. And then, yeah, it's also a matter of tweaking. Yeah. Okay, but I think like the simple way of opting in and opting out then makes it easy to bulk opt out of all these things without touching any of the innies after the markers are set, right? But I think that's good because then you can have a base built where you have no controversial changes. You only have fixes and improvements, but no like major controversial changes. Obviously, there will be some minor ones, I guess, that come. So I think we probably classified some bug fixes where we thought this is not controversial because the bug clearly the bug is way more important than the effect on gameplay it would have, right? So there are some of these cases. So for example, there's a bug where the toxin terrorist causes a game crash, right? In certain constellations, and this is caused by a bug where the toxin terrorist applies more damage before gamma upgrades. I think so, yeah. Toxin terrorist applies more damage before gamma upgrade, and after gamma upgrade it becomes weaker. And this bug is responsible that the toxin terrorist can crash the game in other ways. So there we said, okay, this bug clearly outweighs like this balance change or this gameplay change, that we take it. But now with the code, it's actually a different story. You could say, okay, we just fix the crash in code, but we don't fix it through data. You could also say that, right? Because it's still, in the end, it's still a game code issue if the game crashes, right? That still needs to be fixed. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe... So there are probably some things that you could maybe assign the controversial maybe label, which we don't yet have. Right? Yeah. Yeah. But it's not so many, I would say. It's probably some things. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, but if community outposts identify some more changes that they think are controversial, that we haven't labeled as such, then they can reach out to us and we can revisit it. I think that's a good solution. Yeah, they identify something where they say, oh, can we check this again? And then we say, yeah, okay, let's see if we can fix it in code instead of data to not change the setup in data. Then I think this is doable. Yeah, and then we add the change that is now fixed by code and is no longer necessary to be made in data because like the crash or something or mismatch doesn't appear anymore through the data bug. Then we can also add that data bug to the controversial changes, and then we can remove it from the patch rollout. Yeah, that works. That works. But then, of course, it needs to be fixed in code, but that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, let's read through it once more. To serve community page rollouts with less controversial changes, we need to add a new bundle item, less controversial core, that can exclude all or select controversial changes. This way, the community page team can easily select and build custom builds with custom gameplay changes without touching any ini files, but just needs to edit the JSON file that defines a bundle item. This will be a bit of work because there are already this much changes, but it probably is all right because the changes should be not of great complexity. If tweaks to the controversial changes need to be made, then we can also these changes in this repository or in another one. If some changes are not already classified as controversial, then community outpost can reach out to us to revisit the reason for that and how to adjust that. Let's put in parentheses change likely caused a big bug, a significant bug or crash, and therefore was too important to be classified as controversial before we had the source code. To revisit the change. Okay, the game source code. Okay, I think that's good. A new, less controversial core. Is that a good name? Or we call it, yeah, I mean, less controversial core makes sense. We also need to say the changes, the exclusions need to be identical in a less controversial optional as well. Well, but at this point, less controversial optional. Yeah, the name is a bit bad. Exclusions need to be identical in a less conversion as well. How you say? We could, to avoid confusions, maybe we just call it community outposts. Community outposts optional. We say community. Maybe we just give it a code name like core 2. Core. Let me see. Build. Build raw bundle packs, full English. So here are the packs. So we have core ini, optional ini. Yeah. Core ini. Maybe so. Let's say core ini here. Core ini, optional ini. Core. Well, the problem is if we give the item this name, it shows up here in this big file. So I'm trying to figure out a name that still looks all right. Maybe we just say, yeah, pristine core. How about that? Pristine optional. But that's not true, because if we then add one change, but okay, how about, yeah, we just add pristine, and this one excludes all controversial ones, and then community outpost just uses this as a template. Yeah, it uses it as a template and then makes a new copy of it. Right? They can change the JSON files here. How the bundle packs here. I mean, they probably need to do it anyway because of here, the name here. Put a different name here, likely, right? Yeah. 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 Yeah, let's go with that for now. Let's just say pristine. It's okay. That will be the starting point. I think that's okay. Let's also pristine optional, pristine ini, pristine core ini. Okay, let's also add an example for the for this. Yeah. Example JSON looks like this. Oof, the formatting is, oh boy, notepads. Can delete this. Oh, yeah, there we go. And then here ini is what did we say? Locomotor, loco. It was here somewhere. There it is, locomotor here. Let's just take here missile defender, this one, and let's put it here. There we go. Like this. Original missile defender, locomotor begin, defender locomotor end. Yeah, and then it would refer to this one here. Edit it. So the above would compile in the edited, aka controversial gameplay change. Example ini. Mod Builder already supports this functionality. Okay. Let's add a new label here. New label, community outposts, or community patch. Community outposts, community patch, I don't know. Community patch, that's a product, right? Yeah, it's a specific product. Let's take it like this. So basically patch 1.04p, that is the internal name for like the product that is just like everything that we have dumped in there. And community patch is specifically this thing. Work or things that relate to community outposts, community patch efforts. All right. And then we add this here once we can. Good, let's create this. Then we add here community patch. Then we can actually remove patch 1004, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay. The exclusions need to be identical in the pristine optionals ini as well. Yeah. Okay, but this shouldn't be a big problem, and basically they just copy over these things. But hold on, they need to... No, the core bundle packs, they live side by side. You release only one. You either release the regular core ini or the pristine core ini. Yeah, but this will be controlled by the bundle packs. So the bundle items, yeah, the bundle items are inside the bundle pack. So here we have a bundle item like core ini, core maps, core window, and these are then combined here into the packs, which contain this. So core Brazilian contains core audio Brazilian, ini, language Brazilian, maps, mist, textures, models, and window, right? And so then we just add a new packs here for pristine core Arabic and so on. Yeah, exactly. So basically all these. How about we make this change already? Where we add it? Do we need to switch branch? Let me see. Let's go to game page. We are on main branch. Yeah. Yeah. Let's create a new branch in how do I say, huh? Okay. I thought that I would, oh no, yeah, I put it in a folder, my name and add pristine core. Yeah, add pristine core. Yeah, let's do this change now while we edit. It's now fresh in our mind. Let's do that. Where is it? There. Pristine core. And then we do, what do? We go to core items and we simply create a copy of this one here. So there's core.ini. I make a copy of this. We remove this here. And so right now for starters, it will be the exact same as before. So this is the same. And then later we will add here the new various thingies, exclusions. And actually here in this core ini, it needs to have the inverse. Yeah, so here we need then to include it. So exclude the original, yeah. So core excludes the original. No, yeah, the original, and this one, the pristine core excludes the edited. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this should work. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have pristine core, and that's all we need here, I think. Then we go to full packs, and then we do. Hold on, we also need optional. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's quite a bit of work actually. We need to maintain the list. We need to maintain the list in 4 items altogether. 4 lists. Yeah, well, this is actually quite a bit, yeah. Optional any, yeah. Yeah. Can we reduce it? Well, yeah, if there would be no markers in here. Maybe the markers should be called differently. Maybe they should be pristine begin. Just to like be consistent. Say pristine. Oh, original is actually better, no? Yeah, I think original is okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, but then do we need to have a option any? I mean, it needs to have it if we do it in these two. Oof. Yeah, okay, but for starters, let's make a copy here. Yeah, let's make a copy. So this is pristine optional ini. With the very same settings. Yeah, and then we go to our full packs, core packs. Yeah. Then here in the core packs we let's create a copy of this one and a copy of this one. Then we say pristine core packs. There we go. And pristine full packs. There we go. And then we have them here. And then we add here pristine core Arabic. And then pristine core audio. Yeah. Pristine core Brazilian. Yeah. And core ini. Now the question is, will there be any changes that are controversial that are not in ini files? Let me see. That's a good question. Let's just quickly look over the labels. So we say label controversial. Let's see if there's any strange label like text, for example. It's not that many. Ah, these are the open ones. Hold on. Is merged. There we go. 127. Okay, let's take a look. Let's just quickly browse through it and see if there's any weird label that catches our eye. But no, these all look like they would be in the ini file. Just judging by the labels real quick. Invalid. Reverted. Controversial. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Just looking quickly, you know, not in detail. Performance. Yeah. I think there's a good chance that all of these are in ini. I mean, I cannot imagine that you have like a controversial change in text. That doesn't make sense. Or in the window. There must be all ini. Yeah, I think so. It's all ini. Yeah, it's probably okay. Okay, let's get back to this. So we keep on adding pristine. Pristine, and more. Pristine. Okay, then we have that, and then we go our full packs, and then here we put pristine full Arabic and pristine optional ini and pristine core ini. Yeah, pristine. We need to be careful that we don't miss one here. Yeah, so there's always 3 we need to put here per block. Yeah, if you see that I make a mistake in the recording, please let me know then. I think there was one that showed me a message when I made a mistake. Actually posted on, he made a post in GitHub about an error, if I remember correctly. It's much appreciated. Or maybe I was hallucinating. That could also be. Maybe it never happened. But I think someone reached out regarding something. Yeah. Good. Optional ini, core ini, Korean, core ini, optional ini. There we go. Da-dup, 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 da-dup. Man. Okay, there we are. Good. Let's check if the amount of pristines look consistent here. Yeah, this looks good. Let's check this one. Looks correcto. Let's check this one. Pristine. Yeah, and pristine here as well. Okay, let's see if that builds correctly. Let's save all. Let's go to scripts. We are 1 hour in. Okay, we got this. Okay, there we go. So let's do a clean build. And so we need to deselect English, and now it means all are selected. Yeah, and then we press build release. Let's see if that runs through. Okay, we don't have early errors, so YAML JSON is validated and it can build. Yeah. Okay, so then we just need to wait. So it should now build a number of release packages for the non-pristine version and the pristine version. And then when we put the markers, the pristine packs will only contain pristine logic without controversial changes. Yeah. Or basically then what community outposts can do, they can adjust these pristine settings and then, yeah, make their own changes there. Yeah. Imagine doing this by hand. All these steps do by hand for a release. All this packing. That would take forever. Yeah. Okay, so the build is already done. That was pretty fast. And now it creates the packs. Yeah, release bundle packs with version 0.0. Great. Okay. That takes long. That's so the early ones were the core packages, and now those are full packages. But I think, hold on, I think we forgot something. Yeah, we forgot something. We need to, where's it here? Mod JSON files. We also need to edit that. Haha. Where's it? Yeah, good that we tested. See, always test your changes. Here we need to add the pristine Ah, no, they're already in here. Core items, pristine core. Yeah. Okay, no, it's already in here. Ah, but the pack's not, right? Hold on. Yeah, the pristine packs is not here. Let me say, make a copy of these two. Oops. Let me say here pristine. Pristine. Yeah. Now the question is, do we need to restart the mod builder then? It's possible. I'm not so sure anymore if it can hot load these additions here. I think it can for the others, but maybe not this. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, right now, let's see. We press refresh if it populates more here. I'm not sure. It maybe does not. It's not so advanced. But it seems to be relatively error-free. The building itself seems to be pretty robust. The only bug I know is that the multiprocessing doesn't work correctly in a frozen Python program, which this is. It's a Python program. That doesn't work. I only realized it after I made it frozen. But it does. Multiprocessing does work without frozen builds. Yeah, but then I never revisited this. I think we need some Python programmer who could maybe take over mod builder and maybe make it better, nicer. Yeah, I mean, it works right now, but it's a bit annoying to touch this because of how it's built, but it works. So okay, is it now done? Yeah, okay, so this has completed in 280 seconds. So let's press refresh. Ah, yeah, okay, they're here. This actually works. Look at that. Wow, so advanced. Okay, and then what then if we build now, it should now build the remainders and should skip all that are already built. Hopefully. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it starts building with pristine, yeah. Okay, that's good. Oh, it's already done. Huh? All right, because it uses all the big packs from the others. Yeah, the big items. So like the textures and sounds, also the biggest items, optional ones. Okay, so what did we end up with? So this is a release items now. Huh, but this doesn't look right. There's no pristine here. Hold on. Huh. It's not pristine. Okay, let's clean this up. And what is the error? I think the error is, let's see, optional items, no, pristine. I think the error is that here at the top, no. Huh. Huh. Oh. Core packs. So the core packs looks like it needs to be at position 1. And it is here. Okay. So I think from pristine core packs we can remove these here because they will carry over from the other one when they're not overwritten, I think. And then here we say yeah, I'm a bit confused right now. It did not build this, no? Pristine. I'm not sure right now why I did not build this. Let's build it once more. Refresh. Builds. Build release. Ah, we only click build, right? We didn't click build release. Ah, okay. I'm retarded. Yeah. That's okay. It's okay. Okay, so it now builds the zip files. And yeah. Okay, so here in this core we have all these guys, okay. There's data and there's English changes, okay. README. Okay, and then here we have full. That also contains all the optional ones in here. These are the biggest ones. That's why they are optional, because you don't need these to be multiplayer compatible. These textures and the audio, not needed. Brazilian audio, why is it so big? Oh, right, because of the English sound fixes. Yeah. For some reason, the zipping is really slow. Yeah. Yeah, it's Python. But okay, zipping is slow. Yeah, it needs to. Yeah, it's quite expensive algorithm. Yeah. Waiting for the pristine pack, please. Aha, there we go. Super patch pristine core Arabic. Yeah. So this one, if we put the markers, will contain pristine gameplay for the most part. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's take a look inside. So this one contains pristine core in here. Yeah. Okay. That's good. I think it's also possible in here to select multiple things. No? With a range? I mean, this UI is kind of... I can't do shift click. That would be nice to select a range in here. Yeah, this UI is not great. Yeah. It's kind of weird. Wow. Antivirus. Did not find anything. That's disappointing. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not possible to select a range here. Would have been nice. Okay. Yeah, but this looks good. So this one contains, not yet, but will contain the pristine stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this works. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we don't need to keep watching. Yeah, I think that's good. Then what we can do is we leave this open. So add pristine core. Now we have a bunch of changes here. This one we revert, obviously. And oh, I just realized we have a bunch more license items here. Oops. Oops. Which I somehow forgot to submit on the first one. Well, then I have to do another change for that. That's okay. So this is all these ones, right? Yeah, I have way too many files here in staging. That doesn't help. Still a lot of pending texture changes. Okay, so this one is add pristine core, add pristine core ini, add pristine, what's it called? Pristine bundle packs. Let's say add pristine. Let's just say add pristine ini bundle items and packs to exclude controversial changes from build. And then we commit that. Okay. Then we push that. Yeah. We push that to this. Yeah. Push. Yeah. All right. Then we go back to main. And then we create another branch. Add license. Add asset license. Yeah, I added some license edits here to exclude the art files from it, but looks like I forgot some. Yeah. So I would say exclude, add more. What did I call it before? Oh, it should be here. I can't see it. Here. Exclude some more asset files from GPL license. Exclude some more assets files. Yeah. Yeah, which unfortunately I have missed that. Yeah. Should have been in the other change, but okay. Mistakes are made. Okay, there we go to here. Okay, push. I'm surprised that we can't have tracking for these when they are in this folder. There's no tracking. That's unfortunate. Why not? It's not tracking. But here we have tracking. Did I now push it to the correct repo? Actually, I'm losing my mind here. Okay. Yeah, correctly pushed. Yeah. Okay. So let's open this one. I've forgot these in the previous commits. Labels, documentation. Okay. That is done. And then we have another one. This one goes here. Add pristine. This will allow us to exclude controversial changes from build. Okay, label is yeah, committee patch, and the change is minor. Well, doesn't need a severity. Just community patch. There we go. Actually, it's not just community patch. I think this is just this is actually specific to this one. But community patch can then use this basically. Yeah. Okay, so pristine core, pristine optional ini. So we have all these guys. Yeah, it's a bit more maintenance than here. If we add like a new core pack, it needs to be added to a whole bunch of lists. So that's a bit much. Yeah. But okay. I hope it's manageable. If it gets out of hand, then we need to rethink this. Yeah. Yeah, but I think for now it's okay. But yeah, if it explodes in the amount of packs, then yeah. Maybe there could be the concept of like packs contains another pack or something like this. Yeah, where you have core Arabic base. Yeah, without this one, and then you include that here. Yeah, this probably would work. Yeah. Then you can reduce like these duplications. Well, I think for now it's fine, but yeah, in the future could be revisited. Yeah. Good. Then this should be fine. Yeah. And this will allow us to exclude controversial changes from build. Okay. Create pull request. Okay. Well, there's no one who can review this change because everyone who can is inactive. Right now, there's no one. There's no one who can review changes here. That's okay. Actually, anyone can review, but it won't unlock the review button. But everyone can put actually review. Yeah, that's possible. Okay, I will just leave it there in case someone finds an error. Then I will revisit it. But from what I've tested here, it seems to work correctly. So I don't think there's an error. Seems to be all correct. There's a pristine, and here, yeah, pristine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. Good. How big is the build now? 1.4 gigabytes. Yeah. Probably because of the big bundles, right? Yeah. 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 But these are symbolic links, no? Yeah. That's the big bundles. Yeah. Okay, no, I think this is good. All right, but actually, this session I wanted to do something else. I didn't want to do that, but now we did that. Because we had an idea, right? We had an idea. Okay, so what I actually wanted to do is I'm upset about the tracking here. If you have this thing here, you have tracking, but here somehow we don't have tracking. I don't understand. If I go here and I do fetch and prune, yeah, why can't I have tracking here on this? I don't know. Okay, I might visit another time. Good, let's go back to code. Okay, so OmniBlades change. Let's look at the... Let's look at dependencies. CMake builds. Dependencies. The question is why is this still here? We changed branch. It should be gone now, no? I'm confused. Debug help. No, it's correct. Yeah, it's correct. All right, no problem. Lib benchmark. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, and then I guess it will now generate some more stuff, but let's clean these up here. Let's clean these up, and then how do we do it? I think we had here. Let's remove this file here for now. So we go to this. Open the command prompt. This one here, and we need to go to cd that / generals game code, and actually that probably doesn't matter. No, we need to go into this folder here. And then we do this one here. We build debug because that includes more. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, and then we do build. No, we do this one here, didn't we? And make. Or does this work as well? Let's see. Error. Which folder are we in? Oh, that works. Okay. Okay, let's see if OmniBlade's latest change is built for us. It's funny to see here a 1988 to 1998. So old. The stuff is so old. 26 years old. Holy shit. 26 years. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. I still can't believe that Electronic Arts has open sourced this this game's code. I cannot believe it. I wish I could spend more time now with the code. I really would like to, but there's so much organizational stuff coming my way. It's quite overwhelming. And getting the Visual Studio 6 build to run with the least amount of code changes proves to be quite challenging. OmniBlade spends a lot of time. I spent a bit of time. Yeah, other people are already making big changes to engine and game. Huge fixes, as far as I'm aware. It's okay. It's not about speed. It's not about speed. The most important thing is that we build a good product, right? No need to rush. Do it slow and steady. We still need to have a meeting with the programmers. It's the first time I mentioned this. I asked for a meeting with all the programmers who will be interested in contributing about fundamental decisions at the very start of the project. So that concerns whether we make changes to the structure of the original code repository. So do we put the include and source folders together so that headers sit next to the CPPs, right? Because it is a bit unholy that they are split apart. Then next question is, should we rename these files to lowercase or keep this camel case? They currently are mismatching with include casings in many cases, so that needs to be fixed with a script, I guess, which would break. So the way it is right now would break like Linux builds, which have case-sensitive path, right? So it needs to be fixed in code. And what's the other decision? Then a big decision is about code formatting. Do we want to apply formatting to the code? So let's open it. So if we look at, I don't know, fx list CPP, then yeah, for example, here you have two tabs. I mean, format, yeah, like this here, for example, right? What is that? What is that? What is going on here? What is this? Formatting over the stuff could be great. I do really appreciate that the original authors put a lot of nice spacing here. They don't have it tight. But yeah, the formatting is not so great. Yeah. Yeah. Could be better. I'm surprised that this file is so small. Just, yeah. Not much going on here. Yeah. This is fantastically crucial for calling build transform matrix. Normalize. Yeah. Should normalize, yeah. Okay, let's see how far our build is. 54%, okay. All right, anyway, we can, yeah, so basically we need to have a meeting where we need to discuss these topics and come to a conclusion as to what the initial steps are regarding the original code base, what we want to do with it before we do any edits to the actual code, right? Now, the implication is if we make like these blanket changes, then it makes integrations across the code base with other repositories makes it hard, right? So that could be an upset, but I think long term, if this repository grows and grows, then these early decisions will probably be of benefit, right? In the long term. In the short term, it might be not so good. Long term is probably better. I do wonder, do the files actually end on what character do these end? View show symbol all characters. Okay, they end on CRLF. We probably need to change this to LF. Yeah. Yeah, probably want to change that. Yeah. Good. What we can already do is we go to, let's see. So OmniBlade has added a particle editor CMake list. Let's go there. Generals MD, code, tools, particle editor. Yeah, and there is the postbuild.bat. What does that do? It copies this DLL to some folder. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did he replicate this copying? Okay, let's try to replicate this for another tour. Let's go to GUIEdit and put it in here. Well, that looks a bit different. Hold on. So we copied it from here. This one has all the files in there. Okay. GUIEdit. Yeah. So there's resource. Oof. Okay, then what's in here? Oof. Tools. GUI. Okay, so we have the CMake. Let's start particle ed. Why did he call it like that? Okay, let's call it GUI edit source. How about we make it GUI edit source? GUIEdit source, yeah. And then we put include. Can we there should be cmd batch list file names and directory, only file names. This one here. There we go. Then we go to include. We do here cd that, and then we take this command and we try to copy it, put it in there, and it will give us the names. Excellent. We copy this guy and then we put it down here. There we go. And then we go do cd and cd source and do the same command. And then we have the other ones. And then we put them up here. But hold on. So we have what is the casing? Let's close this. Yeah. So it's include and it's source. Okay, so this is source and this is include, and that is that. Okay. Oof. 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 Mm-hmm. Why does this look so unholy here? In why is there no coloring in there? It looks much better in Notepad++ with a little bit of coloring. If we remove here the unholy symbols, that one is much easier to look at than this here because there's no highlighting at all. So this particle editor is here, and this, where was this used? Down here. That's the only place. Well, if it's added like this, then why don't we just move it down here directly? If it's only used once, I might as well just put it in here, right? There we go. Like that. Okay. Okay, targets to build. Okay, the compiler is crashed again. Good, so we have particle editor, and we need to rename this to GUIEdit, right? GUIEdit. There we go. GUIEdit. GUIEdit target sources. What is that? What is this here? Let me see. Particle editor. GUI. Particle editor. RC. RC. Target sources. GUIEdit resource. What about these ones here? Let me see. Particle editor. I don't know if I should add all these things as resources or not. How was it in the word builder? Okay. Oof. Let's see how OmniBlade did it here. Yeah, here's all these here. Maybe we should do it the same way that he did it here and put them files at the top. Maybe he wanted them at the top so it's easier to find it when you need to add. Yeah, I think that's his reason. Let's do the same as he did. Yeah. Okay, and he only adds the RC here. Maybe that's enough. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. Okay, let's copy this here. And let's go back to what it was before. Take this, this, and that, this, and this. That up. Okay, and then here, what was it? Here, this. Down here. Okay, so this is GUI edit source. Okay, put it down here. Set source files. Okay, and then here we do GUI edit and resource slash GUI edit RC. Okay. And then it should be fine. Okay, then we need to figure out what kind of dependencies it has, which we see in here. Here. Oof. It has dependency to benchmark. Oof. Yeah, I first need to understand what's going on here. How do we read this? Add base. What does that mean? Add base, link. So this is for the linker, the libraries. Okay. What is the difference between base and link 32? So this we copied from particle editor, right? Let's look at particle. Oh, we can look at it here. Let's open the particle editor here. And DSP. Man, this is looking by hand. Can we generate this somehow? Oof. 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 Win32 release. Man. There's also post build. Oh. Yeah. Includes. Let's see. Okay, so it has. Okay, but we don't need to care about the include sec because they are part of the library. So we only need to include. Hold on. So what did he include then? Included libraries, includes, yeah. Game engine, yeah. Game engine device, he forgot. This one is missing, no? Here, game engine device. Particle editor. If we go to CMake, where is it? Maybe he omitted it because it was not necessary. So there's WW Vegas, 3D2, debug, lib, math, save load. Let's see if that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Okay, then let's go to GUIEdit. Huh? There. Good. Okay, so we're looking at libraries. Include game engine. Why is this lowercase? Is this supposed to be lowercase? No, it's not. Let's fix the casing. Game engine. Game engine device. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Game engine. Okay, and then what's next? So I think you should have had game engine device. Let's put it in here. Oops. Game engine device. There we go. And then we put game engine device, game engine. Oof. Man, this is annoying to do this by hand. How about we copy this line here? We copy this line. Put it down here. So there's this, yeah. There's this. Mass, yeah. Debug, yeah. Save load, okay. This one, yeah. Okay, looks like it's pretty much the same. Okay, well then that's fine. Okay. And the linked libraries, where do we get these from? Let's see. From here. From one of these. Let's take the bottom one. I don't know which one. Let's take this one. Let's see. Okay. So we didn't link this one. This one is already included with this and with that. What about this one? Util. Mass. Util. Game engine. Game engine device. DX GUID. Okay, that's probably part of this one. Kernel. WinSpur. Oof, so many they put here. WinMM. These sounds. Oof, no default lib. Yeah. Is STL port needed? Oh, STL port is a header library. That's not we won't see it here. Link libraries. This include. I'm a bit confused. Why does it do this? We need the libraries, right? So it should include the libraries. I don't understand how the particle editor is building. Huh? Okay, how about we leave this here for now? Let's see if this would build now. I am skeptical. There is this res thingy here. It probably should be resource. Resource include. Include, yeah. Resource. This looks very suspicious. To me, it looks like we should not put these thingies here, but we should link libraries to these, right? Let me check here the particle editor. Does that not link against those as well? Particle editor, this one. Huh. Okay, so how about, so I think this won't work. How about here we put benchmark ww3d2 debug. I don't know if it's written like this. Oof. Let's search it here. Oh man. Doing this by hand is bonkers. Yeah. Is this? Let me ask. Let me ask Omniblade maybe if he did it by hand. Let's see. Did you create the tools? Tools CMake files by hand? It seems so wrong. It seems so wrong. Because I don't even know where these things are, you know? Where... ww Vegas. Maybe we just put that in here. ww Vegas. I don't know. And then game engine. Let's just guess here, yeah, for now. Game engine device, but that's not the right approach. We should know what it is. Man, let's look once more. Game engine. Oh boy. Why are there some commented out? Hold on. Games by chat. Oof. Oof. Game engine device. Game engine. Benchmark, yeah. Okay. So this is written like this. Maybe we should have more consistencies, yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then so we have these covered, and then hopefully the rest is also covered. Okay, let's comment out these ones here, because maybe this is not necessary. This one might be. Let's comment this out as well. Let's see what happens. AFXDLL. GUIEdit. File time definitions. Let's see. Man, doing this by hand is really bad. Oof, take forever. Or maybe it gets better after doing it a few times. So this preprocessor macro, do we see anything here? There's debug. And then there is this here, mk tip lib. I have no idea what that is. mk tip lib. Huh. No idea. Okay, how about we just run it and see what happens? I mean, the worst that happens is it just doesn't work, right? It's not a good approach here with doing it by hand. Yeah. It takes forever. To me, it looks like we should generate the CMake from the DSP somehow. Oh, that's somehow built. Build targets. But has it built this tool? Probably not. We probably didn't hook it up in here. Hold on. So there is a CMake here. Build the GUIEdit subdirectory. GUIEdit, this one. Then let's try again. I don't see world builder and How do we build tools? Are these disabled? Oof. Tools. Did he not submit it? See our stuff. That's not a good name. Ah. Yeah. I don't understand where the tools are. Probably should be added here, no? Add subdirectory tools down here. So wait, so there's generals MD, but where's tools? Hold on. Tools is part of this. So it should be a subfolder in here. And tools is here. It's off by default. Okay, let's just flip it on here for now. Okay. That should do the trick. Oops. By the way, did we touch anything here? Yeah. Let's revert that. There we go. Okay, let's try to build it again. Now it hopefully goes through the tools. Yeah, it does something. 0-hour tools. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I really wonder if OmniBlade also does it by hand. It seems very error prone. Missing some compiler flag or something there. Yeah. I would advocate, if we already go here with most of it lowercase, then make everything lowercase and not just part of it. Maybe. Doesn't look like it has built tools. Maybe it's still off. Add feature tools. What is this supposed to do? Like, where does it include the folder? Here. Okay, for now, let's do the following. We comment this out here. And then we go... Oh, man. Why does this program have no CMake highlighter? It's unbelievable. How bad is this? Maybe it needs to be a plugin, I guess. Download this plugin. Okay, so we commented this out, and let's flip this here back to off. And that should work now. it's hacky. I just don't know how I set this to on in the command line. It's probably possible. Aha, error. There we go. GUIEdit. Okay, we have an error here. Pass error. Okay, looks like we have some error in our CMake. Let's take a look. Okay, where's the error? Does it show which line? Expected the command name 64. Ah, here. Yeah. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, but at least it tries now. That's good. Yeah. It's already quite late, I realize. What's the time here? 2 hours only. Feels longer. Okay. Okay, we got a crash. But it's still building. What? Why? What is crashing there? So somehow this compiler crashes with something, but it's inconsequential for the build. It just keeps on going. Yeah. Maybe it's a process that starts and does something, and it just crashes at the very end when it's useless on shutdown, right? That could be. Yeah. Again, see? Bam. Another one. Okay, good. We got through, but there is a problem. Cannot open lib base type. Lib base type. Lib base type. Okay, maybe it's part of this here. Let me see. So we're looking at MD code. Libraries include lib. Okay, so it does want this. It's a bit sad that we have to go like 2 up here. Maybe that can be avoided. Okay, let's try step by step here what kind of includes we need. But it's weird, like this thing, this library thing, lib. Ah, that's just includes. Okay. But maybe this can be a library as well, where we say lib, and it just has these header files, and then we just put it here. Does that make sense? Because I don't know. Well, can you make a library with? Can we make a library that is just headers? Is that possible? More or less, most copy paste. No. But no. I need to learn the copy paste ways first. Wait, where are we? Here. Would it make sense to wrap header only libs as libraries and then link those instead of adding include dirs? Okay, let's see, how far did it get? Okay, there is, yeah, okay, so we're missing some library here. Yeah, let's see what this is. This is, oh, generic properties. Huh? Properties CPP. Unreserved external symbol struct HW and D. Oof. Okay. But it's the whole thing, the whole function. So, well. In source dialog. Oh, there's a subfolder. Oh. Oh. No, wait. Where are we? Slow down, slow down. GUIEdit, source. Ah, there's a subfolder. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we need to add this as well. And even has a space in it. My gosh. So we go source cd dialog procedures. There we go. And then we do this command. And then we copy that. And then we put these guys here. And it's only CPPs. Hold on. Do they also have headers? So this is source dialog. What was it? Procedure. Hold on. Procedures, plural. There we go. Then the question is this also present in the include? No. Good. Only here. Good. So we missed that. Then include. Why don't we put the includes at the top? Because it comes before here alphabetically, right? Good. Let's rebuild that and hope for the best. But this looks already promising. The linker error is there with those functions. Cannot find source file dialog. Oh. Oh. Does it need to be wrapped in quotes? Probably. Oh boy. Oh boy. We should probably wrap all of them in quotes then. Yeah. Because there can be spaces. Oops. All right, the monkey work. My gosh. Okay, let's try that. Might simplify things for the particle editor. The reason they are there like that is because linking the libs causes missing symbols that aren't optimized out in debug builds. Linking the libs causes missing symbols. Yeah. I will let him know. We should put path. We should put path in quotes because there can be paths with spaces. Okay, let's see. Okay, we still got unresolved. Create status window. Oof, what is this part of? Create status window. Let's see. CTRL. CTRL.lib. Okay. Where are we? Here. Is that part of this? So let's put that here. That is, yeah. Here it's lowercase. Yeah. Let's put it up here. Yeah, so I guess we just keep trying now until it eventually compiles and we have all dependencies. But that's tough work, man. It takes so long. Yeah, that's not a good approach. We should have something that, but this also, like some of these, they are added by default, I think, like OLE 32 and stuff, shell 32. Or do we need to explicitly write it? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Let's just go ahead and try. We'll see. But I'm not sure. I think what happens is that some of these here, they will link. These will link against these already. It trickles down. That's why you don't need all these. But maybe we should put it anyway. Yeah. How about all that is Windows? So kernel 30, so all the kernel, all the Win32 stuff we could put in there. Huh, it built. Look at that. Wow. It built. Wow. That's impressive. Okay. So where did it build it? GUIEdit. It should be in builds VS6 generals MD. No, it's in here, right? GUIEdit. Virus and threat protection. GUIEdit. It's here. It's a DLL. Huh? Huh? Oh. here because of this. It should be add executable, right? fxdll. This is set in there. Okay, but it's already good that it compiles in principle. Let's go in here. No. We will get it. Don't worry. So this one is this, and DSP. Let's go in there. It doesn't have this. Okay. Let's go to here. Let's remove this one. I think it's add executable. Yeah. And then we remove this. Is there any other executable already? Probably for the word builder. Oops, that's the wrong one. Word builder, CMake list that also adds. That's the wrong one. Worlds builder, worlds, tools, world builder here. CMake lists. Oof. It also has this here. Okay, an Win32 we need. Okay. Win30. Oh. I don't know what I touched before then. Huh? Oh, we touched it here, right? Okay, never mind. Good. Then we have this and that, and maybe this works. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if this gives us now a nice executable instead of shitty DLL. Let's remove these files here. Yeah. And I think we built in debug. Oh, there's a chance that this crashes because of some assert or something, right? Debug, yeah. Maybe should test and release. Yeah. Okay, but I mean, if we get this one tool done, then we should also be able to get other tools, right? So it's just a matter of monkey work. Writing these CMake files for all the various tools by hand. It's a bit annoying, but I guess it works. Yeah. Crash. Yeah. Oof. Okay, that has built. Let's see. GUIEdit, that is executable, and it doesn't work because it requires a DLL. Okay. Actually, this DLL we have copied into the game folder, so maybe we can just copy that. Let me take this here. We have a lot of stuff in here. I think we copied it. Didn't we put it here? I think it was these ones, right? Yeah, let's pick the link source and link them in here for now. Drop symbolic link. Yes. Okay, it should be in here now. Let's try that. It created a log file, so it seems to do something. And then it probably crashes. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should test it in release. It's probably the debug stuff that makes a break. So how about we run this here once? Yeah, this one. Oh, cd put this. Oh, it puts debug. Release, yeah. Okay, that's correct, yeah. Okay, and then we go to, what is it? This one builds this. Yeah, and then we build it again. Where's nmake? Hello? There, this one. Okay. So now it will build the release, will take a while. And hopefully the release one will run. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but it looks promising. We are on our way to build the tools. Maybe if we focus on this tomorrow, next session, maybe we can get a number done, and maybe by Friday we have all this done. And maybe OmniBlade can do the rest of the generals code. I think you already signaled. Maybe by Friday we have all the VS6 pristine builds done. Yeah, I mean, it took us quite long. I thought that we would get it done quicker. I think the easier method would have been to just take the DSP files, upgrade them with Visual Studio, and be done. I think that's what most people have done. And I think that's what also the description said. But yeah, of course, we take the complicated route. Yeah. The CMake route. The scenic route. Yeah. Yeah. But okay, I mean, if it builds, it's good enough. If it crashes on runtime, then yeah, that's another problem that we need to look into afterwards. Yeah, though it is. I mean, if it runs in release, I think that's good enough. If it crashes in debug, then it's probably, yeah, some debug that they never tested for a long time, right? So, the way I imagine is that actually, that doesn't make sense. Well, right. Actually, it makes sense that maybe they always ran in release and then they only put the pragma optimize off in the CPP files when they needed it. Because back in the day, the computers were also slower, right? So running these tools and the game probably was computationally expensive, right? On the hardware. So they probably ran it in release and to have better performance when testing. Because when you run it in debug, then everything is bogged down and slow. So they maybe they didn't run debug at all. Yeah, I think that's possible. What kind of configurations do they have? Let me see. They have release and debug and internal. Internal. What is that? Huh? What is internal? Any clue what internal is? What this Win32 is in the DSP files? Let's say the DSP internal target is 4. So they have a release, a debug, and internal. Internal. What is this here? Internal. They define Win32 and this here. Ndebug. Oh. MK typelib 203 Win32. No idea. No idea. Okay. Well, last days have been pretty busy. As you can see, like all these channels getting spammed here, private messages and so on. But I think there will be a time when this will die down again to some extent. It probably, I expect now the development will be pretty intense though. And it's interesting to see like the sudden jump. Like before the release of the source code, there were a handful of people working towards this goal. And now it seems like everyone is working towards the goal of making a better game. It's quite fascinating. It's quite fascinating, yeah. Now everyone wants to do it. Yeah. Just like that. Yeah. I mean, it's really good that it saved us so much time. And yeah, it couldn't have been any better. Well, the timing could have been better. It could have released it already 15 years ago, right? Yeah, but that's unrealistic. Yeah. Unrealistic. Oh. Yeah, maybe we can take a quick look at some other interesting things. Maybe we can look at something. Oh my gosh, look at the spam. It's so active. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. I can't keep up with this. There's so much. There's so much. Okay, I'm interested in the comment to this one. 100% this. For me, the biggest challenge with scripting within the word builder UI is the inability to do the sort of things that are trivial to do in a text editing environment. Find and praise being a major one. For example, I've often wished there was a way to easily find where something specific is referenced within a mission script, or even which missions use a particular thing. It's not obvious. Another problem with scripting in word builder is with team builder, which might also be something worth improving for the world builder program itself. Unit times for teams are not included when a map is opened and it asked to replace references to missing objects, or missing objects are silently removed from any teams that use them. Oof. With the scripts in plain text format, this situation could instead be solved by a quick find and replace. Yeah. This can and does happen when working in a long-term modding project. Yeah. I suppose at some point we would also want IDE extensions to surface the game symbols to have the same scripting endpoints that are in World Builder when working on scripts via text editing. Wait, I need to read that again. I suppose at some point we would also want IDE extensions to surface the game's symbols. Yeah, to have the same scripting endpoints that are in World Builder. Yeah, I guess you can make a Visual Studio script extension. Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's see. Did it compile through? No, not yet. We got more spam messages. I think it's an optimized debug build. That makes sense. It's gated by an internal define. So a lot of code is enabled by either internal or debug. We set by CMake options rather than being determined by the build type. CMake option. A light debug does make sense. Yes. Depends how slow debug will be on a new hardware, but could be slower. I expect the debug will be quite slow. Yeah, it's possible. Okay, we got a lot of crashes here again. Okay, let's see what other interesting things we can see here. Use a supply drop zone exploit. What? If a US supply drop zone lost power while under construction, example disabled by player, then the first supply drop will happen immediately if construction finished. Ah, that's a supply drop zone. Yeah. Wow, huge write-ups here, man. These people, they are not, they really invest a lot of time. I really appreciate this. So many people coming together. Man, this is dream coming true. I would have never expected this. All these people coming together. I see so many new names that I've never seen before. Like, who is NGM0? Who is Dizzy J? Who is Ro CNB? Oh, it's amazing. I don't know these people, but we all have the same goal. So it's much appreciated. I really like to see that. By the way, I did put now the link to the community outpost in my video description. From now on, it will be in every video description. And if you want to reach out to leadership or to community Discord, please use that link. And don't reach out to me directly. Please reach out to community outpost first, unless you really need to speak with me specifically. But if it's about, like, you know, onboarding or anything, then please talk to the guys, because I can't deal with this. It's just too much, especially the last days. I think it will die down over time, but yeah, it was too much, and I hope that other people can take care of the organizational matters and communications, because I want to spend more time focusing on the tech. Yeah, and I already have problems keeping up, but it's okay. Eventually I will catch up here with these. Yeah. Localization contribution. Let's see what that is. How would one check the online translation now when there is no official server? The game will just error out trying to open that menu. The online translations. Yeah. Yeah, that should work. Yeah. Yeah, that's also one thing. Like, if you speak a language that is not one of these, and you want to contribute something, then maybe consider adding a new language to the game. So right now, so these are the original languages, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, these 9 languages: Polish, Brazilian Portuguese, Chinese, Korean, Italian, Spanish, French, German, and English US. And so what we have right now added is Russian, the Ukrainian, and the Arabic. Russian, Ukrainian, Arabic. Arabic needs more work. Right now it's impossible to edit because there's a problem with right to left text that needs to be sorted. Russian and Ukrainian look good. And we've already applied a lot of fixes to all these languages, but yeah, new languages always welcome. Yeah. Like, for example, Japanese would be nice. Japanese. What else? Japanese. Thai. Thai would be great. Maybe Filipino. Yeah. I don't know what the language is called for Filipino. What else? Maybe Australian. Or Scottish. Scottish. Yeah, that would be a great language. If someone can add Scottish. I don't know. Is it Scottish? Is it just a pronunciation that is that way? Or is it also the words? Or Walisian. Walisian as well. Or Irish. Yeah. All these dialects. Yeah. I guess could also have Dutch. Dutch would be great. Yeah, there are a lot of Dutch players. Guys, come on. Make a Dutch translation. That would be fantastic. There are really a lot of Dutch players. Now, the thing is, all the Dutch can actually speak English. Like 99% of Dutch speak English, so they don't need it. But maybe it's more comfortable, right? Maybe they look at it and like, whoa, so much better. Okay, are we done now? It's just a warning. IMM 32. Hold on. What is that? IMM 32. Discarded. Yeah. Let me put that to OmniBlade. I have no clue. No clue about that linker error though. Okay, let's see if it runs. GUIEdit. And we have a window. And it works. Oh. All right. Cool. Good. So that's great. Yeah. So pretty. Exit? No, I don't want to quit it. It's so pretty. We stay. Good. Launches in release, crashes in debug, as one would expect from ZH. Good. I think then this session is done. We got this done. Let's submit it. So what do we do? So we will have this one. This one needs to clean it up. We remove all this and this. All right. And that's about it. Yeah. And then we refresh, and then we have that. It's not that hard, yeah. And that's it. At GUIEdit CMake. Yeah. And then OmniBlade can cherry pick it, and then you can merge it with rebase. Good. Let's commit this and push it. By the way, hold on. Right, we need to push it to to our here. Yeah, there we go. Show options, tracking reference, push. Okay, now it has a tracking reference. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Pushed to my fork. You can cherry pick it then. I will do more tools tomorrow the same way. Okay, good. Then we are done for now. I hope you enjoyed the session. I think we got quite a bit of things done. We got a little bit of thinking there regarding the controversial changes, how we get rid of them in a pristine build, which we can do. And we added one tool in a relatively long sitting. So we spent 3 hours. Yeah, good. Yeah, but I think the next one will be a bit quicker. Maybe we can get one in 1 hour or 30 minutes. So let's see how fast we are. Good. Then, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.